Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter,
Shot, surely! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Casemiro gives no quarter whatsoever. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah, and it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line, because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Nedved, he's beaten the last man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bellingham. Maldini. Turns back here, probably the best option. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Bellingham. Vieira. And here's Hullet. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Maldini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Bergomi. And it's Inzaghi. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that pass isn't the best. Here comes the corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Pirlo with the short one. Lofted in. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Nice bit of trickery. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Vieira. Nice sequence of passes, this. Mateus cuts it out. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Hullet. That's a nicely weighted pass. Bellingham is flagged offside.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. Can he spark a counter here? Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Bellingham aims beyond the defence. Maldini. So what can they make of this? Mateus. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? And he's intervened well there. Still looking for the first break. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Hullet is onto it in a flash. Mohamed Salah is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Half-time getting close now. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And it's Bale. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham is onto this. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Vieira. And here's Bellingham. Oh, that's nice. Mohamed Salah.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Bale! And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. And we are back underway.
Portugal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Hullet. Nedved. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Mateus. Closing. And Hullet! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third quarter of the game. Pirlo goes short. That is a brilliant interception. Milan are looking to go forward now. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Casemiro. And it's Salah. Pass is just off target. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well-timed, excellent interception. Opts for safety. Searching pass he's played there. And this is Inzaghi. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Filippo Inzaghi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Getting up there! It's hit the crossbar. And now they can clear their lines. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Mbappe, never the sort to be shot shy. Hazard. And here's Mohamed Salah. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Schmeichel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Casemiro produces the perfect tackle there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 23.
So we have movement on both
22.
benches.
Numero 18.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Il numero 16. De Rossi. Il numero 21.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And here's Ibrahimovic. Over to the right flank. Oh no, that was never going to make it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Messi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Ibrahimovic chasing after it, and he cuts out the supply. Rummenigge, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. De Rossi. Bergomi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, cracking ball. Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, good effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Ibrahimovic! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, can he get onto this? Chips it through. He's in a great position here. Real chance!
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Portugal do have a chance to counter here. Rummenigge. Looking to play him in. Lovely feet. Takes a shot! He lifts the roof! Well, would you believe that?
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Vi ricordiamo che per la vostra sicurezza
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
one of Africa's finest, and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special.
Oh no, what has happened here?
Throw in. Marcelo. And Del Piero. Jena. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nedved. Nicely shaped ball. Desai gets across to intercept that. And it's Bale. This is a promising build-up. That has been cut short. Vieira. Ronaldinho.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
It's played through for him. Not a hint of offside here. Both sides exercising caution for now. Gerrard. Now it's Bale. It's Ferdinand. That's been cut out, well played. Pirlo. And it's Bale. No way through. Jena. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Bale.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well read, nice interception. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Del Piero. Knocks it out wide. Looking for options for movement. Ah, he's given it... Del Piero!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Del Piero really was well marshalled.
And he's let fly! It's off target and by quite a way.
Manchester United really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Hullet. Manchester United have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Oh, that's delightful. Nedved really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
That is good alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Portugal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Gerrard. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that's clever. Oh, now it... And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Pirlo. Nedved. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Gerrard. And it's White. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And he is going into that little black book. Gerrard. Thuram calmly anticipates. Now it's Hullet. And that is a little undercooked. That'll be a throw. Gerrard. Marcelo is one whose deliveries we all know about. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No way through there.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He has found the way through. Marcelo has it out wide and in space. He leaps for it. It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Portugal trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game-changer.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Goes for a shot! And yes, it's there! Portugal are level.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Portugal restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Jenna, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. And it's Bale. Portugal have reclaimed it. Oh, that's a key interception. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And that's gone loose. And smartly reclaimed. Nedved. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pirlo.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Gerrard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 14.
So we have movement on both benches.
Número 7. Número 25. Ronaldinho. Número 10.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 4. Número 7.
Mbappe always looking for that half a chance. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's a searching pass.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Played out wide. Cross flung in towards the middle. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Delivers with whip.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Thinks one through. Good ball over the top.
Portugal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Well, they can break here. Pass somewhat off target. Griezmann. White. Aimed beyond the defence. Girassi. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that.
And it's been given away. Look at the space here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Marcelo has it in a wide position. That's going across goal. Aubameyang gets flagged offside. Bellingham might just make this. And it's Marcelo. Nicely weighted ball. Played through for the wide man. Oh, well played, well played. And that was nowhere near his best. 2 minutes to be added on. He won't be happy with that one. Aubameyang. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other, but it wasn't to be. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born...
Bale! It's bounced back off the post. Cannavaro. Ronaldinho. Gattuso. Ronaldinho. He has found the way through. And he's intervened well there. O'Reilly. Thuram. Xavi Alonso. And it's Hullet. It's Ronaldinho. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Nedved. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Messi, and he was alert to it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Ronaldinho. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Nedved. Now it's Nedved. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Portugal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Portugal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Portugal have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Thuram. That has not gone well. Now it's Hullet. Varane cuts it out.
Shota definitely like they're pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Oh, he's on his own! And the shot! And that's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Takes a shot! Good Hullet! That is just a piece of art! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And they're back in front! So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. And here's Ibrahimovic. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Gattuso. Portugal are looking to go forward now. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is a brilliant interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best.
Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Pirlo with the short one. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Portugal have their second corner now. Nedved plays it short. Nedved. Cross goes in there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Passing is crisp and sharp, brilliantly cut out. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's found a way through. Cannavaro. And it's Hullet. And he's had it nicked away. It's come to nothing.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de compensação.
We are into stoppage time. Gattuso. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, that's fabulous. Real chance! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, the team's still separated by 1 goal, but it should be very different. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
It's Ronaldinho! And he hits the net! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
You can run onto that. Oh, that was vital.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Thuram gets across to intercept that. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Varane cuts out the pass. And this is Ronaldinho. He's picked his... Ronaldinho! Chance for a shot! In he goes again! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Cannavaro. Xavi Alonso. Alonso. O'Reilly. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hazard gets across and deals with it. Bullet. Zanetti demonstrating his defensive quality there. Passes coming off in quick succession here. O'Reilly proves too strong, too smart. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. Xavi Alonso. This is a promising build-up. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. He's had a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 11.
So we have movement on both benches.
Número 10. Número 7. Número 17.
Serginho.
Hazard. Número 14. Pirlo. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 15.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know.
Número 13.
Zanetti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's McAllister. That's been slipped through. Corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Mbappe wins the duel this time.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Serginho has it out wide and in space. Five minutes left on the clock. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Vermeer. Schlotterbeck kept his eye on it, and he's there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Can he get on the end of this?
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And Messi! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Portugal look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question. How long is there left, including stoppages?
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Portugal, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that is as far as it goes. Portugal can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to following this. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a defender, let alone any player, make such a meteoric rise in the manner De Ligt did, Peter. Just absolutely phenomenal. A player way ahead of his years, and his composure and confidence is like that of a seasoned veteran.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That ball looks a good one. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Seedorf. And it's Vieira. That's Gerrard. Irwin. Gerrard. Now Rooney. Gets a good foot in there. Mbappe producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, can he finish? Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So, and a chance! And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
He's having a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's Neymar! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Now it's Stoichkov. Stoichkov! And it's Gerrard. Tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Here comes the cross. Oh, well played, well played. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe. And he was quick to react. Some good persistent defending here. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's very neat. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's in a good position, takes a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Portugal find a position of real strength now. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Seedorf.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It is a corner, good chance. Corner number 2 then. Irwin plays it short. Seedorf. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He'll try from distance. Corner number 3 coming up. Early ball out from the back. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's been cut out, well played. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rooney. Cannavaro has given away a free kick. Rooney. And it's Vieira. And it's Neymar. Mbappe. Odo. Here's Vieira. Seedorf. And here's Stoichkov. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And it's Gerrard. Neymar. And the finish! And there's a goal! They're back within reach! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And this is Neymar. He has found the way through. It's Neymar! Oh, that was no routine save.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Neymar. Rooney. Space for him to turn and look. Header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome. That's the end of the first 45.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score.
Vamos dar lugar a uma substituição.
So off we go again. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, he's just misjudged that one. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Messi. Messi. And it's Seedorf. Otto. Nice control. Seedorf. Neymar! Schmeichel getting this one clear. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Irwin. Neymar. He was under real pressure there. Oh, that's well spotted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Mbappe needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Messi. Into the channel. Gerrard is wide and looking to get onto this. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Neymar. Messi. Pullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. Nedved. Pullet. Now Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries to play it through. Odo. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Stoichkov. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 3.
So we have movement on both
Número
benches.
24. Fábio Cannavaro. Número 14. Pirlo. Número 7.
Irwin.
Número 18. Vão dar os seus lugares a...
Baresi.
Número 20. Número
Irwin.
5. Número 6.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Searching pass he's played there. Zanetti. Now it's Messi. Vieira. Oh, there's a probing ball. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Valverde. Ambitious ball here. And Pullet! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Baresi. Vieira. That pass has been well intercepted. Pullet is firing after that one. Messi. Knocks it into space. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chance, surely! It's a goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Portugal visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Park Ji-sung. Vieira. And here's Neymar! And somehow he kept it out. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Zanetti. That has ended up in no man's land. That's that, the end. Portugal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness.